In the night, so cold rocket dreams, resilience in the fold. Hedge pressurizing, the charts are bold. Daily bands rapping, stories untold. Riding with rockets through your AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade hold never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red flashing, voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Riding with rocket scooter AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Treasure on, the pulse ascending, mind on fire, never ending. Trees of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Riding with rocket scooter AI. midnight glory, heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud, future kings standing on their throne. Checking the charts with their AI, up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, tracking the charts, midnight glory. Sanctuary in awe, it's blending, mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, relentless fight, push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
Hold on. What's up, guys? Slightly in the dark, Matt. Hold on. Let there be lights. Howdy. What's up, you guys? Ooh. All right. That looks nice. Slightly illuminated, Matt. We're go. Slightly no slideshow, Matt. We're back. Camera's been fixed. You know, all I had to do was unplug it and plug it back in. Can't believe that. Let me make sure everything sounds good and looks good. Friends, say hi. Y'all here? Can you hear me? All right. Good morning. Happy Friday. All I had to do was unplug it and plug it back in. If I only would have listened to Brittany yesterday. She was telling me, she's like, I was telling you in chat, just unplug it and plug it back in. The USB interface, just unplug it, reconfigure it, plug it back in. We should be good. No audio clipping or nothing. We're back. We're back. Right? Just had to unplug it and plug it back in and everything snaps back into place. All right, guys, good morning. Welcome. Yo, what's up, Alex, Mr. Smith, Brian, Austin. Yo, what's up, guys? Hold on, let me get the poll here. All right. What's up, guys? All right, we got the new release of the automatic conversions, so we'll see how this works out today for the first live show. Should be pretty nice. Oops. I can delete all this stuff, hopefully, and let's get to it. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the biggest and baddest, best live futures trading show on the planet. We are just now hitting 35,000 subscribers. Did you know this time in January we had like 8? It's crazy how quick we've grown and how fast we're growing. 100K anytime. I need to start making some room. Maybe over here for the silver play button when I get it. I think that's the 100K prize you get from YouTube. That's crazy, right? Good morning, Alex, Simon, Hassan, Mr. Smith, Lee Media, Jaded, Kevin, Simon Dean, Trader 64, Mr. Smith, Copper Rebalance FOMO. Yeah, right. Is it rallying again after the big sell-off? DLL was activated on open trade and legacy funded with FundedNext to chime a DLL, disabled your account, liquidated the account, and support is useless. Austin, send me an email, matt@rockscooter.com. Anything you have with FundedNext, we're literally gonna email them. Send me all the information about that, and we'll hook you up. Don't make the chat about prop firm support. Like, they know they dropped the ball on this, and we're gonna fix it. I'll try to get you guys hooked up. I'm at my wit's end with this, though. I'm telling you guys, they got about a week with me to fix whatever it is need to be fixed. Because honestly, with our partners, I love them to death. They have the greatest firm, greatest everything with them, greatest stuff. But the technical stuff, there's always technical issues. They need to fix that. Future FundedNext KYC takes about it. That day you should be approved. Don't go, guys. Like, why are you going to customer support like a bunch of fucking peasants? Come to me. I'll get you to the top of the line. We already talked about this. You guys don't. You aren't flying. You're not flying coach in the prop space, boys. Y'all are flying first class. I'm gonna sneak you to the front. I'm gonna go to the back of the movie theater and open the door and let you guys come right in the back door. Don't fuck customer service. Send me an email with your issue. I'm sending it straight to the owner. All right, let's go on the top. And their customer, I'm sending it to the executive people. They have a whole group thing going on where everybody's got their attention on this community. I got you, boys. We ain't flying coach here. You guys aren't in boarding group F at Southwest Airlines, all right? Where you're waiting in line, you're at the end of it. Oh, no. You guys are boarding group AA+. The red carpet's rolled out. We got you. Don't worry, the customer service, like, you got a technical issue, we're gonna go straight to the... I'm trying to prove to them that they've got rules that are written down and that the tech doesn't agree with the rules, and I'm proving this. The more information you give me, the more I'm gonna work on it. So I got you guys. I'm gonna take care of y'all. Does CQG in USA people recommend for using Rockscooter platform? Okay, so Bruce, CQG is just an API. Don't think CQG. Get a broker in the United States that gives you futures data. AMP is the one that most people use. As Ian had said, that's pretty much the one people use. And they'll hook you up. Just sign up with any broker that you want. Any brokerage firm, they have brokerage account, should work with CQG. The major futures ones will. Should be good. All right. What's up? It's Wow. Yo, what's up, Andrew? What's up, Leon? You guys ready to fly first class with the Rock Scooter team? We got you guys. Anything that comes to prop stuff, I'm about to hire a person, I swear, to handle getting you guys. We're so big now, prop firms are like scrambling because of what we're saying. They don't want to lose our business, right? I'm about to hire somebody. So I'm gonna hire somebody to basically be a prop firm liaison that's just tech support. That way you guys get, I'm gonna tell my prop partners in the future, as a term to work with us, we're gonna get white glove service with customer. We're gonna skip the line. Anybody that uses my code gets to skip the line. This is literally what I'm telling them. And so with FundedNext is the first time I'm experimenting with this. You guys, y'all can, and I'm gonna hire somebody on my end to handle it. You guys go through them, send the email, and they'll get you situated first. You can skip the script reading associates, you know, get straight to the tech team, whatever. All right, this is what I'm working towards. Emails, matt@rocketscooter.com. What's up, Mr. Smith? What's up, Derek? What's up, Awesome? What's up, Andrew? What's up, Nadia? I got you, Austin. I got you, man. I got you guys. All right, Derek, what's up? Congrats on the 35K. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm active this morning. Howdy, Diana. You finally, they got you good. Okay, because I got Diana taken care of. She emailed me a couple days ago. Got her taken care of. That should be good. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Let me get all my stuff situated. Like, last thing I want to do is wake up and be working on this stuff with you guys. I'm going to wake up and you guys be excited, ready to trade, and nobody's frustrated. I don't like hearing people frustrated. I'll be there to help you guys, but I want y'all to not wake up and have to feel anything. All right, 1 second, guys. I'm working out some stuff really quick. Hold on 1 second. Dang it, come on. Come on, shaky hands. All right, there we go. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to smash the like button. We're getting started pretty soon. Let's get ready for the pre-market. Sorry about that for the wait. Yeah, boy, I can't wait. I can't wait to wake up one day and I have to do someone else's fucking customer service. I'm gonna tell you what. You know, our shit is clean. You guys aren't spending all your time fighting with us about this and that, this and that. You know, our tech is clean, right? And I hate my customer service staff being someone else's stuff. We ain't got time for that. We got time to trade here, and that's it. So we're gonna make sure you guys working with FundedNext, you guys get taken care of. I know how y'all feel about it, so I'm gonna get you guys going. I just now messaged him a bunch of stuff about a bunch of stuff, and we are ready to go. All right, guys, pre-market. Let's take a look. This is Friday, end of the week, and we got a lot of stuff going on next week. Probably gonna have a medium to light news week. Lose day. The website decided to just disappear. There we go. Nothing's happening really today. I would say, you know, be careful on paying attention to anything that, you know, Trump might be saying. You know, quiet days like this, always like, okay, let me listen. The market needs some kind of catalyst, right? Some kind of information. Tuesday, we have CPI. It's the big Tuesday coming up. So you're going to basically be having the market fly around based on that. The market's still kind of sensitive because VIX and BVIX are right on the edge. So we'll be having possible big excursion days on Tuesday as well as Thursday. PPI is going to show. If you guys aren't understanding the importance of PPI, PPI is going to be where it details the inflation component on the front end. This is from the perspective of the seller, right? So the seller is going to be experiencing any kind of tariffs that's going to be in the PPI. It's going to pick that up. Producers paying more for goods and services, right? So this is on the production side. CPI is on the consumer side. And how much are producers absorbing the tariff costs and seeing price raises? When producers pay more for goods and services, they're more likely to pass the cost to the customer. So as a leading indicator of consumer inflation, if the inflation is hitting the producer side, right? This is the change in their selling price. So as you see, the PPI went up a little bit, but is right back down. As this is the information that you're looking for, so that you guys can see that the producers are not necessarily incurring or passing the costs on. They're incurring the costs, but the PPI is back down to closer to 2. This is what it was before the tariffs. You know, this is like post-COVID. So when you look at PPI being closer to 2, this is high, but relative to what we've seen before, it's not out of the world. Like, it's not 10%, 8%, whatever. It was worse in 2022 in post-COVID inflation due to the shortages. And this little like baby 2.6% is not a big deal. This is why the market is bullish. The tariffs are not hitting the producer or not hitting the customer as much as we thought they would. All right, you guys remember in March and things like this, the market was completely nosediving. You guys remember, right? April, hold on, let's go. December, January, February, March, April. Like, this is where the PPI was going up because of the tariffs. And then ever since April, May, June, July, it's been coming down. They are not passing huge tariff costs on the consumer. The large component of inflation is not tariffs. This is why we're bullish. Somebody asked me yesterday, why are we bullish in all of this with the tariffs? As you see, companies are absorbing the cost. And not only that, they're beating earnings expectations while doing so. At least some of the big ones lately have. And so, right, this is great. So CPI will be huge because that's the remaining component. PPI has been trending down and there's no new tariffs coming on the producer side. PPI's producer side. Are the consumers going to experience inflation due to whatever else? And we need to also distinguish between the core and the regular CPI to see where that inflation is actually hitting the hardest. Is it food and energy, where it affects most of the lower middle income class? Or is it going to be discretionary spending, where it mostly affects people with disposable income to spend on things they don't need? And so the question is, if the inflation's hitting people where they need to spend money, that's where it slows down things the most. If it's in hitting discretionary items, it might not be the biggest thing for the economy, but if food and energy is through the roof, obviously everything's going to slow down. It's a bottleneck of all things. So anywho, back to it. Welcome to the stream, guys. Bullish is all get out. And next week got CPI PPI combo. All right, let's double check this really quick. All right, everybody, do me a favor and reload your platform if you are here. Let everybody know that this is hold Hold on. Make sure in a second. Nope, not fixed. Hold on. Looks like he's referencing the wrong time. I hate this is like kind of being a little nuisance here. He's referencing the wrong time. I swear when I checked it, it was referencing the right time. Maybe just because they were at the right spot. I swear when I checked this, it passed through my approval and it looked good, but I think it was a flat day whenever I approved it. Okay, so he'll be fixing this. The open is being referenced wrong, and this is just it's referencing. This is what I'm telling you, dude. You can't just take note of that today. Yeah, so the conversions, the automatic conversions are live now. They should be live. Pick it up! Oh, you want to get out of here? All right. Let's go. Go. Lay. Okay. All right. CPI, PPI, UTI. Matt swinging his massive sub base around like his P&L is so awesome. Well, there you go. I got people in my DMs left and right saying, you know, hey, we'd like to work with you guys. We'd like to work with you guys. And they're, you know, I'm like, well, we're a special group of misfits. You really, you know, we want white glove service. We mention your name on the stream. This is what we want. It's not just like, okay, give me a code. I can make some money. Yay. And we want to make sure you guys have a great experience. And, you know, they're going to realize that they need to work quickly. What's up? Hey, what's up, Tom? Good morning. Yeah, it's a platform. It's pretty much fully auto. Everything should be automated on the future side. Yes. Right now, the closing price reference is wrong, and I don't. Oops. It's referencing the futures price. Like I said, it's just let's get these going here. He's trying to. I told him fix it for market opens. If not, our close price will be off. So just keep in mind that today. Okay, so for the NASDAQ today, we have 23,423. Right here. The overnight dynamic model is still being worked on. We're doing the newer model now. We finished the old one to automate it, but then we decided not to release it because I finished my dynamic open interest model for weekly options, and then now I said, well, let me scrap that and let's just release it with the new one. And then so they're building that right now. All right, let's delete all the stuff that I've been drawing. And let's see if it comes through. Let's see what it looks like in market open. This is gonna be the first time we get this. Walls, everything should be there. So I'm gonna delete all of these lines. I'm gonna have some faith here. I haven't seen it at a market open. So the experience will be the first time for all of us. Won't that be neat? All right, new release today. But keep in mind, the close price, like I said, these, I tell you, these things very important. You got to be EST versus CST. They did 4 EST instead of 4 CST. I mean, you know, 4 EST, not 4 CST. So again, it's confusion with a bunch of programmers who, you know, are taking orders from me and then they don't trade. So they just get futures and equities times mixed up. And I did say for EST specifically. So, and that slipped through the cracks. When I approved it, I was like, yep, that looks good. But that's because I think it was a flat day and I just didn't do my due diligence. So technically it's my fault that it's not there because I'm the final approver. Sorry guys. So just know that your closing price is gonna be slightly off. Now, again, as you see, it's a flat freaking day. So it's not like I would have, you know, caught the big difference, but clearly it is referencing slightly wrong price. You'll notice the difference on S&P a little bit further off, just slightly off, and they're gonna try to fix it before close. The S&P closing price was actually here. So the close is gonna be off by about 2 points on the thing. Now they're gonna try to clear the cache on the server so that it loads up, but maybe when the calculations come out, it'll refresh, and that's probably when the cache gets refreshed. Somebody asked if I know the payout rules for ETF static. I don't necessarily know the payout rules, but I'll look at them today when we talk about ETF during the giveaway. Remind me and I'll look at it then. Kind of looks like you're playing that piano the way you're looking down. Oh, LOL. You guys love how I'm helping you guys. It's crazy how the firms have all these issues. I know. I know. I like when my life is quiet and I can wake up and do my job. I wake up, I just turn on the stream, I trade, and we have a good time. I hate waking up to hearing people like frustrated. The last thing I want is to hear my friends and you guys frustrated. And I'm working my ass off around the clock to help you guys out. So what's up, guys? Julian, Jose, Dragonade, Slightly PNL, Matt, let's go. Slightly full framed Matt. All I had to do was unplug the camera and plug it back in from the computer side. I unplugged it from the camera side and plugged it back in. I didn't fix it. So, good morning, good morning. Oh, Jason Smith, what's up? Fraser, what's up, Kaizen? So, Kaizen, we had a question in chat. Somebody was asking about ETF static payout rules, if you don't mind answering that. This is a solid community and the best for sure. Right. We're approaching this like a team. Yep. My goal in the prop space isn't a new Lambo every 30 days, you know, from my relationships with them. My job in the prop space is to make sure the people that I trust are the people that I put my trust into are taking care of the people that are the lifeblood of my businesses and Rocket Scooter, you guys. I'm going to make sure that I keep you guys shielded from nonsense as much as I can. And see, Control, Shift, and R. All right, let's reload. Let's see if that clears it up. Okay, maybe it will fix at market open. Why did I move that fib? What fib where? No fibs. I don't use any fibs. Oh, this? Oh, yeah, I hate that people call this a fib because it's a fib tool. I actually took the fib tool and I did my own thing with it. So all this is I put this on here because it labels the distance, and I'm just looking at how far the move went just for my own sanity. I look at this and go 379 to 450, and I go, okay, that's 70 points. That way I don't have to say like how far was that move and like put my mouse here and look over to the right and look over to the right. This is just a ruler that I made, and it shows the middle, so I can kind of just guess, you know, trade plans, like how far we can go. This right here was a final run in the close, and I usually do this to mark some of our impact lines, which is a technique that we teach, which there's the big volatility. We didn't have one, but I'm just marking that range just to see, I'm testing to see if there is something as well. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, perfect. So I do this, and then I do this. This is the technique we will teach you guys in the boot camp. It's all part of it. This little thing I just drew there, and that's really it. That's what I was actually trying to do earlier. And then just to see the distance of that range, I can know about where we are. This is my little handy dandy ruler. It's doing its own thing. Now, again, we got CPI and PPI next week. Market's gonna be light news today. Not much going on. We're going to look for where the volatility is. Obviously, VVIX is below 100 as of yesterday. We should be okay. VIX is below triple B. We should be okay. This could be a nice little starting dip to buy. But as always, be careful. Remember, last Thursday, last Friday, the market was dumping. And we had bear signals both days. And then now we've had bull signals since Monday. So the market immediately flipped bullish and has been bullish every day since then. So today, I'm thinking we do press higher at the open, but we'll see. Be very careful on this. I think we'll be all right on the open here. You prepare everything, get ready to go. All right, we have monthly hedge pressure overnight. How many people took a trade overnight? I did. I took one right at the open. What's the rules for the giveaway? All you gotta do is be here, Sniper Zone. We'll do it right about 11 o'clock, so about an hour and a half into market open. As soon as things get slowed down, then we don't want to be interrupted in the middle of trading. Tyler, great Chart Fanatics episode. I like the reel where Tyler's like walking around, I guess wherever he lives in his high rise or whatever. Here's the pool. Here's the play. He's doing like MTV Cribs style with Ty. I saw that popped up on my feed. Now you're starting to invade my algo, dude. Not only are you hearing chat all day, but now my algo is like force feeding me all the Tyler in the world. And it was hilarious. I was watching. It was really funny. Do I think this week sets up for a little correction next week? I don't. Not anymore. Not since Monday. There is no evidence that a correction is coming back. Now, again, anything can happen. We have to see. Keep your eye out on the VIX. If the VIX doesn't have another day that goes this way. Okay. I'm working towards getting my final payouts with Tradeify so I can close the book there on this challenge and start a new challenge. Boom, 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 boom. So right now, Connor, FundedNext has figured out their stuff now. It's a bunch of people from 2 or 3 weeks ago that got in the boat. There's no more issues with FundedNext now. Technically now, if you get an account now and work now, everything works out for you. It was a bunch of people that fell through the cracks. That was the problem. So that's it. Should be okay now. According, I asked people yesterday, like, if you got an account within this week, are you good now? And everybody was like, yeah, we're good now. Everything's fine. Wait till your OnlyFans content comes out. I should start my own page. I don't know why. I feel like there's gonna be a song coming out pretty soon about this. I should start my own my OnlyFans page, but you know, clearly it's gonna be only Whoosh fans. So, you know, sign up for Matt's Only Whoosh fans page for, you know, $4.99 a month. All the exclusive fan-related content you can want. You know, pushes markets around. It gets up in there. It likes to blow things, if you know what I mean. You made a funny. So don't forget, only Whoosh fans. By Tesla, disconnect your and give it a shot and see. I don't think it'll change the market open. It's fine. I'll make an announcement. Okay, so just making a note, I'll talk in Discord really quick. Quickly referencing. Boom. All right. Send them an email for your stream. Yeah, make sure you guys send me all the emails that you want. Like I want to collect all y'all's information for them and then send it on over. If you guys have an issue. Passed all 6 accounts yesterday. Let's go. All right, all right. When is the Rocket Scooter order ticket allow OCO? I don't know. We're really working on the stuff inside the platform rather than the platform stuff itself. There may be a point in time where we abandon the idea of having a platform altogether and join forces with another mega platform. This is something that's in the talks right now. And again, it's not something that's there, but I'm going to tell you, my idea to give you guys a better experience would involve, instead of me chasing down the platform route with all the mechanical things of a trading platform, rather we become combined with another mega platform instead. That way you can trade and trade your prop firm inside of it and trade our stuff inside of that. This would be something we would do, and it absolutely would not be Ninja. No. For that way we can focus on just building tools and modules for someone else's platform and let them deal with the charts, the DOM, the connections, all that other stuff, and team up that way. As I've come to see that every single major prop firm is making their own platform, and every single prop API is making their own API and a platform, it would probably be better for us down the road to have that kind of arrangement. I'd like for you guys to have white glove service with the platform itself, and we just be the stuff inside of it. This is our strong point. And I originally developed the platform so that we could trade things like props and things inside of it. However, Tradeovate cock blocked that, and now Project X and some other people are making their own exclusive environments, and I'm like, well, I can either build a prop API myself, which I did investigate, and I decided that wasn't worth it either. And now I'm in talks with some people to maybe sometime this year or next join forces with that, which basically will give you guys a zillion more platform features, alerts, and all the stuff that you want in a platform to make it a lot easier. I think that would be the next step for Rockets here, to be honest. And because we only sell the platform as a conduit to get you guys the tools. And since our stuff was all built on the server, it's a very easy switch. I planned for this years ago. I mean, all of our calculations are server side. They go to the front end and the UX UI. So everything is here, right? And then we can just hot swap this out to someone else's thing, and then just impregnate their charts with our stuff. I've talked to a bunch of people about this idea, and can I tell you, everybody that I talked to was thrilled we would consider them. They were like, really? You guys would want to be, but then I've been, yeah, exclusive with y'all. They're like, no way. Yeah, you and no one else. And everybody heard me on that, and I've had an audience with a couple of people already on that particular note. They know how big we are. They know how much business we do, and they're excited to see us be the value add that sets their platform apart from other people. So I'm in a place where I can choose. Maybe next year this might be a path, which means you'll be able to trade your prop firm stuff inside of your Rocket Scooter experience. Easy as that. Yeah, you'll be grandfathered. So in reality, just think of it like this. Just think of everything will be the same for you. Nothing will change. You'll just click a button and then somebody else's platform will pop up with your tools in it. It's as simple as that. You guys wouldn't know anything that's different. And we would be joining forces, meaning that my ask would be I become either a shareholder on the board of this merged entity or in the company or whatever, and I'm part of it from that particular perspective. So meaning that I'll also have some leadership in there. That way I can be advising and creating and stuff also, and not just hands off. Like I want to be actively part of it. But the thing is that I want to, and with that, then I could free up all of my resources to develop more things in the platform. All right, let's get ready to go. Let's see the load up right at market open. There's the open, perfect, looking great and sexy. There's the half gap, looking great and sexy. I like it. Resilience is positive, looking good. Let's grab a long out the door. Maybe a couple of longs, just for fun, just to see what we got. All right, let me load this up. Boom, 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 boom. Anyways, that's just something we're talking about. I want to see the maps pop up. Let's see what it looks like. Grab a quickie open out the door. Get that first pull back to open. I'll start slamming some longs. That resilience is pretty nice and tidy. and see what it looks like. Oh, I need to delete all my old. All right, let me double check what looks good. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, Nasdaq is there. Let's look at the S&P. This is the first time we've seen this at the open. Wow. Wow. Ooh. That's getting somewhere. That's worth something. There we go. Looking sexy there. All right. Resilience is good. Oh yeah, these are longs out the door. Let's get a good one. All right, let me do some look at Nasdaq really quick. Nasdaq is looking tidy. Where is the MHP? Way down here at the bottom. Bull long up Nasdaq. These are all my old overnight dynamics setups. What is this little label here that's all over my shit? Oh, that's mine from. And that needs to be, that's cached. Okay. Wow. And it drew it twice, which we'll get this worked on. Did it draw it twice for anybody else? That's my question to you guys. Did it draw it twice for anyone else? You just got DD bands? Okay, hold on. I can't delete this. Oh, there it is. All right. Cool. Haha. Now they should update every 5 seconds and see. So we have automated now. This is perfect. This is beautiful. We waited so long for this. Didn't we? I can't wait. All right. Right on the edge here. Let's take this is open B setup. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it just drew twice for me. Did it draw twice for anybody? Because there's 2 Ds. There you go, baby. It has it all. Wow. Wow. All right, let's grab some longs, baby, right at the door. Everything's looking nice and tidy. Got a 1. This is a B setup. God, it's so nice not having to click over here and double check this. I can just thumb through them and see. So yeah, this is, let me double check. Everything looks solid there. Blue and orange. Okay, when I flip back, it didn't show up. I'm just bug testing right now in the live environment. It didn't show up. If I refresh, will it show up? Nasdaq was here and then disappeared. We're working on it. The one reason I can't test it live is because I'm busy trading. All right, let's see what happens. So it's having issues just loading every time I flip. Let me let him know that as well. Okay, having sometimes when switching tickers it doesn't load up. Could be slow. What the heck? All right, we got Nasdaq half cap here. Resiliences are good. Let's add to it. Let's play this one, baby. Bull long up. Let's go. Everything looks solid. Open price. 1A setup trade. 2's pretty heavy, but let me just try it anyways. Got half cap support here. That is looking very pretty. Everything's looking solid, man. This is great. This is great. This is really great. Let's make sure everything loads up and looks clean going forward. Bull long up to DD band. This is perfect. 541, 731. This is huge. We can go up to upper DD band. I'd be happy. I would be so happy. All right. This guy's getting close to payout here. Let me double check that. Hit my targets here. Ooh, I love making money. Okay, this one is. How far do I need to go on this one? All right, I got Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum. What the heck? Oh, dude, I totally forgot to log into my MyFunded Futures account. Whoopsie. All right, what do we got going on here, guys? Let's go. Bull long up, B setup, 1A setup to DD band, which is looking great on NASDAQ. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? I need to make like $30 more. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wait, hold on. Shit. All right, this guy, I can't reach consistency on this. I'm going to make $1,800 and call it. Let's trim down to 1 and hold a runner. Let's double check where the S&P is right now. Ooh, ooh. Oh, we're so good at this. I'm so good at trading. All right, what do we got here? Oh, I got ES on those. That's ES as being the boring thing today. Why is this one lame? I just need one NASDAQ contract. Oops. Oh, shoot, that's why. Okay. Close ES, and we got my NASDAQ, NASDAQ, NASDAQ. Okay. All right, we're good. Wait. Oops. Oops. Hold on. What the hell is going on here? All right. Here we go. My shit was freezing up here. Hold on. Let me refresh. My trader baits are all. FundedNext is comping me some shit for my thing. I was having problems getting accounts myself. I think I told you guys about that. So now, okay, good. Good deal. I was, trust me, I was waiting a bajillion years to get my stuff funded too. So get my funded accounts. Looking good there, looking good there. All right, this is a pretty decent setup here. I like what I see. The NASDAQ is pushing higher and high. If we can get the break out of this range, it'd be lovely. I've just got one contract as a runner. I bought at the open. This is the B1A setup. This is a B trade. We don't call it like an A setup or A plus setup. A B setup is the light. We always trade small on this one. Small and res is greater than 0. Res is healthy, dude. This is a nice bull day today. B setup. Ooh, even the conditional notice there. Res is greater than 0. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. B setup. This is so great. You guys liking it? Let's see if the conditional notes on bull zone is there. Oh, look at this, guys. Oh, it's so nice to see it. All these years of wanting this. Oh, I love it. DD greater than half is the conditional notes that are going to change. This is one step away from arrows and shit on the chart. I'm happy. I'm happy. This is so much nicer. So much nicer. I'm ecstatic. I really am. Let's run it. All right, this account is gonna get closer to 1,800 bucks. I'm gonna call it. This one's only about 1,400 in profit with that runner. Oh, that's so clean. The next thing I can do is like a little calculate the risk and reward. What is the next play? Like here, if open is support, which is missing, it is missing that note. Let me make sure I take a note of that. And actually make note of both of these. Dynamic notes are missing here. Good enough for a first pass though. Dynamic note missing, missing, and missing. Okay. Let's double check monthly res and weekly res. And again, oh, the note needs to be weekly res. Okay, this is also one more note. Needs to be weekly res. That's it. Good enough though. Hell, the label's the only thing that's missing. All right, let's go. Longs out the door. Ooh, making that money. Bull long up. Just traditional. Everything's bullish again. 90. Resiliences are great. Resiliences are great. Resiliences are great. This is a bull long up day. We're going straight to DD band. I'm loving. Oh, this is at consistency. We're getting there. This is at 1,800 bucks and profit is taken. Let me pop another one on the chart here that I'm trading that you guys can watch this one. All right, this one. So I closed that one out at full profit. Oh shit, this one's a profit too. Hold on. Fuck. Stop making money so fast. Oh my word. Okay. Chill. Stop making money so fast. I can't close out fast enough. Oh my god. Longing out the door, longing out the door. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Great problem to have, I guess. I can make 2,000 bucks an account, and that's all I want to make, and I'll be happy with that. Done, baby, done. You guys finished our trading day in the first 20 minutes of the damn market being open. 4 TPT all halfway past. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hanging on to those runners. Let's get that 2,000 profit. I like what I see. FundedNext's stuff is cleaned up now. And if you're still in the cracks over the last 2 or 3 weeks because of the glitches in their system, I'm going to work on getting it for you guys. I told them if they don't take care of you guys, I'm going to walk. So they're scrambling. They don't want to lose us. So send me an email, matt@rockstudio.com. If you're from like that period last month where your accounts didn't get fine and your KYC took a couple days, whatever, and send all that evidence to me and I'll go straight to the top with it. I literally have an audience with the top of the top at that firm now. All right, guys, how are y'all doing today? Congrats to you and the team. Oh, thank you, thank you. This was a great, huge release for me. I'm super excited. Everything else working fine. Thank you. Can you pick up these changes, please? Thanks. Hey, so far so good, right? Most everything's there, and it looks like they're updating in real time every 5 seconds, which is good. Every time the update is over, the labels scoot over to the right, which is good. This is what I want to see. Resilience is even getting stronger as the moments go by. This is great. First little pullback. I'm just gonna hang on to the runner until I get my 2,000 profit in each account. We'll call it a day. This will be clean. But yeah, I'm very much like... Oh boy, I love making money. I love making money. I made a 10K day today. Making 10K day today. Making 10K in first 15 minutes. Almost there. All right, I can close this guy out. I've lost track. Oh, let's close that out. That's a profit target. That's a profit target. All right, got one more left. This is the last one. All right, cool. Each one of my accounts have hit the hit like about 1,800 bucks. Woohoo! Time to whip it out, guys. This last one there, and I'll be done my trading day. I'll be done in a couple minutes. Let me eat some iDoc's delicious bread. Classic, bull long up. Everything. You love the new release? Thank you. How you guys watching the, how y'all like the new release? Watching you talks as you pass on FundedNext evaluation on Monday. Still waiting for KYC. Send me an email, Matt@RocketScooter. I'm literally going to overload their customer service. Fuck them for overloading my customer service. I love these guys, but no, I'm about to overload their customer service and their owners. Everyone send me an email with your FundedNext problems. I want to put so much shit into their inbox, the mailman can't put anything else in it. I love FundedNext. I love them, but I'm going to make sure that their customer service hears the same thing my customer service sees. All right. How much I made from trading? With Tradeify, I've gotten like 50K of payouts so far from them. I'm working on the last 30K to get funded. I joined the Discord. Here it is. This is actually the Discord is free. It comes with the trading platform, but there's the link for it. Agree on some moving your funds elsewhere frustrating. Hold on. Cool. I've got $200 or $300 and I can close this one out. Dude, how'd you guys like this? Bull long up, straight up, B set up right out the door long. How many people read this, right? And how quick it was with the futures update. I've loved this new update. Do you guys love the new update? Let's get some W's in chat for the new update. This is great. Hell yeah. It's beautiful, right? Now, you guys, do me a favor. I want you guys to get to your idea boxes. I want all of y'all to go dig through your shit and think of something that you want me, like think of clever ways we can go from here. Draw some arrows on the chart, you know, tell you the distance between here and here. What are some clever things we can do to even help further? Like with the trade plan, what's the risk and reward between A and B? You know, where's the resistance, this and that? All right, let me take profit. I'm pretty close to profit target there, so I have a little bit of room to maybe make some trades today. I kind of am done for the day. As much as I love being done for the day, you guys get bored if I got nothing to do. So, oops. But FundedNext has fixed all their stuff now. It's just the old peeps from that other time. Boy, oh boy. And I'm still kind of like, I'm gonna save these for my second entries. All right, everybody, you know what time it is. I know what time it is. Oops. You guys love it? Do you love it? I love it. We love it so much. All right, everybody whip it out. Looking good, man. I love this new update. I'm fucking loving it. We're 71, 78, 83, 89, 98, 10,300. Very good, very good, very good. Show me those curves, baby. I got the love sunglasses for whenever we do something we love. That's the thing. IDOT gave me these for this. I think they say tribe on the front, Which leads me to believe this is from a bridal shower where they were part of the bride tribe, because who else would hand out goofy looking glasses like this with hearts on them? All right, let's go. Shots, bride tribe. Woo! I feel like there's much alcohol drinking with these glasses on. Well done, guys. Well done, well done, well done. Read the bride tribe. Is that what it was? Barbies? Is that what you were... You had a dream about babies last night? Or Barbies last night? Or Barbie? Did you have a dream about Bull Barbie last night? You guys whip it out. You have no new indicators? You need to have futures connected to have the new indicators. It's only on futures charts. Got the update. 250, Jose Navarro. That's awesome. Wait, let me put some more music on here. Let's put this song. I haven't heard this one in a while. 250, 877, 3K. Passive FundedNext Rapid. Sir Darb, let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Ian, nice. Man, you guys, what did y'all do? What trades have you guys taken today? I longed out the open. I don't know what you guys are doing. Trooper DD band. Yeah. I'm so hung. Good trades today. Thank you. 1730 Bruce, 1100 Derek. Dang. Matt's the most hungest of them all. You had a dream about babies last night. Now I look like one? Like Barbies. Oh, Barbies. Okay. You did say Barbies. Those glasses turn you on? I figured they would. That's why I did wear them. You said Barbie, not Bull Barbie? Oh. I was like, you had a dream about Bull Barbie last night. Okay. Tell us more. Got the open trade when it dipped under. Yeah, I loaded up right at half cap. This is great. I mean, resilience at that moment in time was like 40 and 30 NASDAQ. I mean, that's perfect setup. I don't currently have... Check spaceship chat. Yo, what's up, Ali? I got you, man. Hold on. Wait, spaceship chat. Hey, Ali, which channel, man? I got you, man. Send me a message. Or wait, check spaceship chat. Do I have a channel called Spaceship still? You had to dump the cash when we log in, Mike. Okay, perfect. That's what I figured. If you already have futures data, that's probably the problem. Okay. Ollie, brother, what you got? Where you want me to look at, dude? I'm here for you. Which contest? Oh, okay, hold on. No. Social, no. Do I hold trades overnight or all this is in the morning? I did have some of them were overnight. All of this was mostly this morning. A couple of these were overnight, but barely overnight. I think I made like maybe $500 in some of them. Ali, where do you want me to check out, bud? I don't know if you're still listening. Long at the open, Brittany, after getting all your stats and reloading liquidity map sheet, took the advice of the BLU, did my small contract at the open. You're out for now. Very, very, very nice. By the way, IDOC, if you're here, you got to meet Brittany Housley. She's also a Twitch streamer. I caught like about 5 minutes of your one of your streams, or one of your old VODs. You guys are playing Valorant. That was pretty dope. Another Twitch streamer in the house, so you and I'd actually be like best friends at this point. I trade regular NASDAQ futures. You're sorry. It wasn't bad. Like you actually did a good job. You're talking about how like how parents can bond with their kids through video games. It's like the modern way to be close to your kids. I thought that's a great hook for the channel. You should have like tons of like parents and stuff watching. You're not good at Valorant? No, not really. No, but that's fun. Check your DM. Oh, I got you, bud. Oh, here we go. What's up? How do I connect your FundedNext? Oh, okay. You can't trade props. You can't trade props only here. I wish we could. So if I shift the business over away from the trading platform model, instead I just made tools inside of someone else's platform, you'll be able to trade your props in someone else's platform. This is the goal. I don't have the capacity to want to build and compete against the big props in this. They got all the money in the world to do it. They're all trying to make trading platforms to compete with like Thinkorswim and stuff. It's not the business I want to be in. I want to be in the business of making tools. I made a platform so that you guys would have how many candles? So you guys would have the tools inside of it, but I made all mine server side so I can have anybody host my stuff. Look at the small trades open, I got you. We play Jack in the Box as a family. That's some good time toys. So do you once the clown pops up, do you reset it and pass it along in a circle? I'm curious if I can get these labels. So in the widget that's going to come out that's customizable, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks like it's 5 ticks ahead. Let me make a note that we can make this one. Final note. The settings section. I need the ability to set the refresh time. As well as the candles distance for labels. Currently, it's set at 5 default, but would be neat if we could modify. I need a label. What should I call the label? You guys use your creative juices here and help me come up with a label like this. I swear, like, oh, we only have 900 people watching the stream today. This is crazy. Where did like 200 of you disappear to? Did I scare off the one guy and his 100 bots when I said we're gonna be cracking down on the just kidding. Who knows? Maybe Tyler started streaming in the mornings. Stole our viewers. They got Friday. Everybody made their money and it's done. What should we call this? Okay, everybody use your brains really quick and help me out. I need a name for this phenomenon. In the custom application where you can customize all of this, I need a name that means the space between the current candle and the label. Label spacing? What should I call it? And in your settings, you'll be able to go in there and change this. Label spacing. Is that good? Call it to Dave Matthews. Why not? Label spacing. Label distance. He labels his distance. Draws them in front of the candles. Did you ever see that every single day? Did you ever see that? What was it? Somebody did the reel of like all the 90s singers, and it was like Eddie Vedder, Hootie and the Blowfish, Scott Stapp, and Dave Matthews all sitting around talking about the songs they're reading. He's like, I just wrote this new song. Oh, let me hear it. And then he's like, oh yeah, that's a good song. That's a good song. What about you? And Scott Stapp goes, And then Dave Matthews gets up there and sings. They all sound exactly the same. Label offset. Label offset is good. We'll call it the label offset. You guys are so smart. Thank you. I like that one. Label offset, and then in parentheses candles, so you know how much you're offsetting by. Modify that. So the distance between candles and the label is that amount of candles. Thank you guys. Label offset parentheses candles. That way you know it's how many candles you're offsetting the label by. Perfect. Love it. All right, few notes, but damn, dude, out the door. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful release. Yellow lead space. Good suggestion. Yeah. Got to take a nursing exam. All right, Merlin, man. Good luck on that. Hope you crush it, man. I like that. So the dynamic labels all look good. Bull zone support, DD greater than half, MHP, MRes grand zero. What about the color scheme? On the liquidity map, we did make the zone labels white, and the boundaries were kind of like these gray colors. Did we mimic that in the release? It is the same. Should the labels remain white, or should the labels be gray to match the lines? Just as an aesthetic thing. Let me see if I can't change the labels myself. Oh, I guess I can't. Let me just do this. Let me try this. Bull zone support. Oh, also the numbers are missing on bull zone. We should probably. Do we even need the numbers though? Maybe. Yeah, we do. We do. Can I do this color gray? Wait, which color gray matches the label? That one. Settings. I think I want them gray. What do you guys think? Let's see what it looks like when it's jumbled up together. All the white, like the color coding is very important to help you understand quickly what it is you're looking at. White makes me think of the half gap and stuff. Let's make them gray. What do y'all think? Can I get the link for the boot camp again? Yeah, let me give it to you really quick. Boot camp starts, by the way, boot camp starts on Monday. This has been the biggest boot camp giveaway we've ever done. Do you guys like gray? Match the box will work no matter what color each time the user goes with. Yeah, so I want to match the box. That way it makes a lot of sense. The white is too much. And we'll make it this gray color. Let me let him know that. For the zones, make it this gray color, not the white. For defaults. These are just defaults. That way out the door it looks good. Also this. Also make the zones both bull and bear label. Also what's missing is the numbers. Where the hell did I put this? Also what's missing? The bull, bear, and bull on the bull bear zones, numbers, the values. Amazing release. Things are working nice. Okay. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. This is my dynamic MHP. Yeah, I'm gonna change the labels to the gray. Now the one thing I'm thinking might be problematic is this gray being here. Like if it's all squished up, would it be hard to see? I think we're drawing the label inside the box. Maybe the pocket, it'll be inside the pocket. Let's see. No, it's below. Okay, so that will happen. We have to actually draw below here. All right, anybody still long right now? Does the boot camp include the scanner? No, the boot camp doesn't include the scanner. The scanner is part of the actual the actual platform itself. So we have given away on this stream for this boot camp a total of 168 seats. We beat the record last time, 162. So 168 people will be taking this boot camp starting Monday for free. It's been a tradition in the community for people to buy the boot camp for other people. And it became this huge donation drive as the year has gone by. We've done it for a year now. This is boot camp number 12 that we'll be starting. And everything's going to change. I wanted this project finished before boot camp 12 so I can re-record the videos based on the new stuff. This needs to be live by Monday because I'm doing the boot camp. Recording videos on the new layout. So thank you for getting this done. Okay, good. So all the stuff is going to be redone to support the new layout. I'm going to redo a lot of the videos. How do you get DD bands on your screen? You have to have a futures data feed connected. And we were sending an email when you sign up with the platform and give you instructions on how to do it. But go to tech support if you need some help. You need to connect a your CKG account. So basically your brokerage account right there. There's like a note right here. Oh, this must be a, I'm curious if this is a note that he's just having to watch the timing. I mean, maybe that's a note that doesn't need to be there. Or I don't know, whatever by this account manager. Is this just a note for you to watch the updates? We don't need that. No, we don't need that note at the bottom. Maybe he programmed that in so he can watch the timestamp live. I must have missed that when I was also checking the dev server. Release. Okay, so I'll get rid of that too. Perfect job, guys. This is great. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. What a great day today. I was so fumbling around this morning trying to get everything good for the release and taking care of the FundedNext stuff that I did not get a chance to open my MyFunded account. I was like, I totally forgot to open it. So one account has not been traded, which sucks. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I'm like multitasking today. right, guys, give me a second here. Double check a few things. All right, guys. Awesome job. 10K day in the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Red candles, what'd you say about the data? Hold on. Is there ever going to be a way to have two futures windows? Yeah, so the thing that we were working on before I deviated towards this is to have the internal split inside of here. Now, like I said, my ultimate goal this year or next is to merge with another platform. Keep the Rocket Scooter brand and business going just like normal. And just develop tools inside of someone else's platform. That way we can have all the features like that and make that someone else's development push. And then we're just the tools inside of it. So our developers will build the tools for them and build unique indicators and tools for a platform to make it a unique thing. So an idea that, like the idea that I have is there's a bunch of platforms out there that are now trying to compete in the platform business, and also prop firm platforms trying to compete in the prop firm platform business as well. Every single one of them wants to stand out. Like why get us on our platform over the next guy? Well, you can trade our firm. Yeah, but what if I don't trade your firm? What if you had the world's best indicator creation development team exclusively partnered with one firm, building tools forever for you, and a big new platform where their staff is building all the one cancels the other orders, connect all your brokerages, connect this, connect that, Windows alerts, text alerts, mobile app, let someone else do that, and we'll be the reason that prop or that platform gets its moment in the sun on the indicator side. And so that's what I want to do. My question this year with our tremendous growth that we're having is, how do I want to do this going forward? There's infinite upside to you guys having like a full staff customer service for platform support, and then we're the part of the team that's indicator support. We'll build all kind of tools, not just our own. My company's very good at creating indicators and server-side implementation and all that stuff. Every platform I talk to is like, yeah, we're white labeling TradingView, or we're white labeling this other thing. And most of them are TradingView. So Project X is white label TradingView. You know what? You know who owns one of the best TradingView white label development houses in town? Me. My guys have 5 years of developing inside of the TradingView white label environment. I bought an entire staffing agency that supplies developers to me, and all the developers that work with me are experts in that area, how valuable this is in all these meetings. Like what you guys have experienced in TradingView. Guys, we have the best TradingView white label programmers there are outside of TradingView. We have people with 5 years experience filling in the environment. My guys could go work in Project X, easily transition into it. So the Rocket universe. Yeah, and we focus all of our energies developing the tools, widgets inside of somebody's environment. And as part of the requirement, we stay staffed with them as your experience wouldn't change at all. And that's really kind of what we're working on right now. Because I want to expand the capabilities, but I don't want to put more millions of dollars into the platform development business and then compete with everyone else's platform. I don't have a prop firm for you to trade with, so I'll lose that race. I've already see the end. Why would you choose an educational platform to put next to someone else's platform? If you're trading in someone else's platform, why not just put our tools inside of other people's stuff? And everyone I talked to was like, I was like, yeah, we'll just put our tools in your platform. And they're like, let's do something better. How about we, buy you guys out or merge you guys? And y'all run your business inside of our environment. Because everybody wants to use Rocket Scooter's tools. Well, we'll put them here and nowhere else, exclusive. And everyone else is like thinking the same thing. So like I said, I've had a bunch of talks like this. My job is to have you guys be able to trade every major prop that you have in the same environment where you get all of our indicators and tools. And then our business doesn't change. Same Discord, same bootcamp, same everything. If we did that, now again, this is just letting you guys know what my plans are. This isn't something that's happening today or tomorrow or even this year, but this is something that is being almost like fought over. I've got platforms fighting over us at this point. Like, we should do this. We got to do this. This is a great idea because they want to compete with each other. They need a value prop for like why use their platform. They're going to put millions of dollars in building a platform. They're going to sit on it and say, okay, here's a value add for our existing customers. How do we get new people in the door? Well, if you were using our tools in their platform, we're going to bring 10,000 people to the door overnight, right? So that's kind of what it's like. People are at this point in the stage of conversation is, what's your price? That's what it is. That's what the conversation is. So it could be this year or next year this happens. I'm still debating, but you guys understand where my standpoint is on this, right? What do you guys think about this in general? About this idea? Chili says FundedNext customer service is terrible. Every prop firm's customer service is terrible. They all hire overseas administrative folks that are reading scripts that don't know trading. Take profit. I've got open tickets that still have never been answered in weeks. They're all of them have horrible customer service. So what do you guys think about that idea? Therefore, all of my development team can be rocket focused on just making tools and not only making our tools, but making any tools, building anything you guys want. And then we convert ourselves into like this little think tank where we're always designing and building new things and all of our energies are just building new things somewhere else. Would you guys be up for that if I did that? Your experience wouldn't change. You go to our website, you'd buy our tools, someone else's platform would load up. And then our Discord's the same, our bootcamp's the same, everything's the same. The labeling on the platform will look different. Because I know you guys want features and be able to trade your props in the same environment, and that would be the goal. And have all your data feeds in one place, everything. We don't have to use our 5% market data feeds. You can have them spend the money on the data feeds and all that. It'll get us so much more resources, as Ender has said. Yeah, like the consideration of the long play. And that's what I'm thinking for you guys, right? Yeah, the long play. Like I've been sitting here racking my brain. About 2 years ago when I caught wind. So 2 years ago, a major prop firm, actually no, about a year and a half ago, a major prop firm, one of the top 5 approached me to co-build an API. Essentially, Project X, right, is like this API in TradingView white label that's built to escape TradingView's monopoly. And Project X was being built at the time. And one of the top 5 prop firms approached me to create a sort of like a side project for them, but we were going to create a merged entity where we created together a Top Step X Trade competitor. They approached us because we're known in the development industry for being so strong in the TradingView development community. And they were like, you guys have built a platform for us. And we've built 4 platforms total, by the way. We built platforms for 3 other people. And this is known. It's a small niche community, so everybody knows everybody. And they were like, we should build this because we can compete with Project X and we can have other people start prop firms under this umbrella. And we split the lion's share. We undercut everybody and get all the market share. And we explored the possibility of it. And then we ultimately did not go through with it. But this triggered something in my head, this conversation at the time, which is basically saying everybody's going to be building this. So you really only make the money having the API if you're the only one doing it. So what if every major prop built their own API eventually? This is where everybody's going. So there's no market for it anymore. I saw the end of it. Remember, every prop firm right now, Trade gives you everything. The platform, the data feeds everything. They hand it to every prop. A prop just needs a website and a funding source. And all the props are under the umbrella. And Trade takes a cut of every single account that you buy, right? And then other ones popped up. And now some of these people are like, oh, I can get better deals over here. Let me move my prop over there. And now they're competing with each other. The market share got cut in half. I currently am aware, and again, I can't talk about this as as you guys know, I work as a consultant in the prop industry now. And in the development side of things, I have wind of 3 other people engaged in projects like this. Also to make an API, not necessarily to take market share in the prop API business, as everybody is funneling money up to the top. They're just building it so they can escape this umbrella for themselves. And so all your major props in the next 2 or 3 years, I guarantee you will all have their own platform and their own API, their own infrastructure, everything. Everybody's building their own shit that's not Trade packaged deal. So like Top Step X is working in Project X, and Project X is one of those companies. There's going to be dozens of these in the next 2 to 3 years. Every major prop will have their own API, therefore there's no market for it. This was the conversation starter that led to the kind of like, maybe we shouldn't go through with this as a business. But the prop firm that I spoke with that was deciding to do it will be doing it themselves for themselves. We just won't be doing it with them. Their resources our resources don't fit what they need to build. That's why they don't need us to do it. We talked about the possibility, but I'm going to tell you, every major prop is going to have their own platform in the next 2 to 3 years and their own API. Everyone's still going through Trade, right? An API. So this is where the industry is going. So because everybody's going to have massive resources to build both the platform and both the API, there is no business for it. For you to build an API and then everybody to open their prop firm under you, or to build a platform and everybody have their prop firm work through you. The universal platform and API thing is going to go away. TradingView is going to be the last remaining standing piece that's like that. Every other prop firm will have their own platform and their own API. So therefore, my thought was, it's not the business I need to be in anymore, because there's no way we're going to compete with their resources, and you can't even trade the prop in our firm. We're literally not going to have a value prop except for our tools. And then that's what led me to the conclusion of thinking the long game is that we need to merge with a platform that'll have the resources and tools to be the next big trading platform with a mobile app with everything. And boom, we're just printing shit on the charts and then we're good. So you guys like that idea, right? If I take down that path, Somebody says, love the consideration of the long play. Seems like I could pass your info into Project X into any one of them. Michael, right now we're just going with the highest bidder, essentially, as we talk to people in the next year. Or the highest bidder. We're not trying to get bought out, but the idea is that what's the best situation for us? We're going to go exclusive with one place, probably. And then either merge entities where we're part of the team developing inside of that, or whatever. Ender says that's why it's a good spot on the idea. Okay, cool. You're both on the same platform. Do you have any open positions on the dev team? At this point, not right now. We're not hiring at the moment. We're kind of like solid. Because if we take this direction, the answer is no. If we stay on the platform route, I could staff up to build a competitive platform and then build my own API, but then I need a prop firm underneath it. And who would work? Like, who would I work with, right? All the other majors are already building their own. So I want to be able to have a place where people that trade a prop can buy our tools. And that's it. I'm taking a gamble on the fact that the prop industry is only going to get bigger. Would offer levels as a subscription? Yeah, so would I offer a levels only subscription? No. Via mail or Discord channel with bot commands? No. I don't believe in selling trade ideas or trade alerts as a business model. I'm actually like rebellious against doing that. The only gray area is I show you guys on the stream when I'm trading. I have, for the history of being a business, have never sold alerts, have never sent alerts, never had a Discord channel with alerts, because I don't believe in that as a business. I don't believe in that as an ethical business either. Lifetime would obviously carry over, right? You guys wouldn't have anything, nothing would change if we did this, by the way. You'd go to Rocket Place, you'd click a button, somebody else's platform would load up with your prop account connected that you could trade inside. You guys, the idea would be you guys would have experience almost zero change. We'll need more details, but kind of sounds good. You'll make myself a slave to those other companies. I mean, not really, because you're right. If we work for the other companies, but we're not, we're going to be at like a subsidiary, an independently operating entity that just runs. I say not even, maybe not even a subsidiary, like an independent, because a subsidiary means we'd have to like work for them and they would assign us projects and things like this. This isn't what we want to do. The goal would be we're an independent operating company that just builds whatever we want inside the platform and releases what we want inside the platform. The mutual benefit is our customers become their customers, and we can build tools for them. They can hire us to build stuff if they need us to. An example would be, they're like, we want to build a suite of tools that are related to like VWAP or something. And then we can say, yeah, we'll build it for you and here's the price, kind of thing. Like we develop unique tools for that platform to give that platform a unique experience. So they could hire my dev team to build stuff for them, as I can staff TradingView programmers, because I have a ton of them, to build other things. And then my core guys will just work on Rocket Scooter stuff. Like, we won't work for the other company. Yeah. So the idea would be to have a division line there where me and my core guys that build Rocket Scooter aren't working for someone else 100%. That way we just build features for Rocket Scooter. But I do have the ability to staff additional programmers, and they can source to us the work that they need, sort of thing. Tops up X is frozen. That sucks, man. Let's get mad a bid offer. There we go. There we go. Yeah, B Good has an idea. You'll always have other vendors attempt to mimic your strategy. This will allow you to capitalize on your investment, but it'll lock you into a prop firm, which could change. Right, and here's the thing, and I thought of that too. The prop firm is still going to have a platform and assets, and part of any kind of deal would require that the company remains in operation. They won't own our company as assets. It'd be more like a partnership. When I say merge efforts, the offer would be like to buy us out, and the answer would be, I don't think that's the case. I would like to have a partnership arrangement where we just connect in with API, and there's going to be conditions that we can sever our tie. Like if the company goes under or the prop stops operating or whatever, we can just plug in anywhere else. So it wouldn't, I'd like to keep it where it's not a merger, or sorry, not a buyout situation, because then our tools can get lost forever, right? If somebody bought us out and owned us and owned everything, Not only will they own the technology, but if they go under, then you guys lose it. And I'll make sure that that doesn't ever happen. Like, we'll always still have full control. We'll just basically be in like a partnership arrangement with one firm. Yeah. Yeah, to have it all in one window, to simplify things, and you'll be good with what I pick. You'll sure pick a good winner. I think I will. Yeah. Imagine if I only went to my funded futures. Yeah, like, you know, obviously something like that would be huge, right? Ninja Trader would be on the bid. Yeah, Ninja Trader, like these would be, we would only be working with one of the bigs. Yeah. Tradeify and Top Step are going to have to get really cheap to compete against my funded futures and Rocket if we were ever to merge up. That'd be a cool idea though, right? Project X would be cool. UX is so nice for mobile trading, which is more and more popular. No one's going to be trading from PC in the futures. Actually, I'll have to say that you are on the right page, that a lot more people will be trading mobile, but the enthusiast community in trading will always be trading on PC. Hardcore traders who run a business are always, I know it's like, as time has gone by, more and more of any business you run, more and more of your business can be operated from your phone as time goes by. But still, when I really need to like knuckle down and do a spreadsheet and send some emails, I'm always at my computer. Some people are always going to need multiple monitors to trade with, and they're going to still need a desktop, right? But you are right, Red Candles, because that is the goal, or the growing trend, is that more and more traders are less sophisticated and therefore will be using just a mobile app. But you'll still have your big dogs like all of us here that are going to want to be probably trading from PC if we can, because you get, you know, more space and viewable windows and stuff. All right, so I'm gonna have all the labels populated and fixed. By Monday. For the confluence, so what I'm looking for after the do we grind it from here? Yeah, upper DDVM would probably be where that final push is. Remember I told you guys I'm gonna make more than enough to pay for the puts, and that's the whole point of hedging, right? Remember I bought 15K worth of puts, and I've had 3 back-to-back, you know, 7 to 15K days. It's exactly what I do. When the market looks scary, like it's gonna die, I put 15K in puts that could 10x if they win the money. And then I've just longed against those puts. I've more than made for the insurance, and now I'm in the green. I would get a huge payout if the market were to crash underneath my feet. And that hedge turned out to be working exactly as intended. It's Rocket Scooter in a different wrapper, yeah. So here's the question: would consider raising capital in a series round? I could, Trader Ken. That is something that we have also discussed. And the idea with that would be for us to build more assets. Like, we raise capital for our platform tools business. What will we do with it? Make more tools faster, which would be great. But with all that capital, we would want to also build a bigger, better platform, and then connections to brokers and our own prop API and all that stuff. And so, well, I would definitely love to get a capital infusion for this part of the business. I'd want to get specifically one for us as our development business, A, for us to develop inside of someone's environment, and B, our tools business, rather than us getting capital to build a platform to compete with all the others. I don't think it's a business worth competing in, because it's going to be extremely saturated, and each platform user is just going to be loyal platform users. Right, so it's going to be hard to have a platform to compete for platform business when everybody's locked in. Like, everybody that's using Top Step is now locked into Top Step. They can't go anywhere else, right? I can't tap into that customer base. So I would like to raise capital to develop the business units further based on developing tools for other platforms. our development house, is a specific in-need business. If everybody's building a platform, white labeling TradingView will be the hottest business in town, because everybody's getting programmers to know the environment, and we're experts at it. So with that being said, we have a very good pitch idea for capital infusion for not only our business, but for working with other people. Hell, I could build an empire of just sourcing developers to every major prop firm platform as a business as well. If I don't go exclusive with my tools can be exclusive with somebody, but my business cannot. My business can work for anybody, building stuff and keep my developers fed for the next 20 years. You know what I'm saying? FundedNext is like the hot girl on her first date and directly tells you she's crazy, but then you don't listen because you're mesmerized by the package and the positives. It's better now. Like your experience with FundedNext should be good now. You work for State Farm Marketing, hire you your board of insurance red candles. Dude, if we start building and we get some VC money or some, you know, big infusions to start building out these other business ideas I have, I always hire in-house if I can. Can you achieve your goal in one day? FundedNext account type Pro Plus. I don't really know anything about the FundedNext because I've never really looked at their offerings. So I'm not really sure if you can pass it in one day. So all of Project X is down? Ooh, that sucks. All right, you guys. Let's get ready to do, we have some downtime. Let's get ready to do a nice little giveaway here. I'll let you guys have a couple moments. So, but in general, you guys don't dislike the idea, right? It'll free up our resources to build stuff for you guys faster. And that's really what I'm trying to say. Better data. Someone else can be tech support for the platform and all that, and we're just gonna build tools. That's all I want to do. Our platform was built to send tools to you because there weren't a lot of available options. Now there's a lot of available options, and they want to stand out from each other. And what's the best way to stand out? That the one and only Rocket Scooter, the biggest, fastest growing community in futures, tools are exclusive to that platform. That's what people are wanting. That's what the talks have been about. Project X isn't down for you? Okay. People are saying in chat it was down, so maybe it's just Top Step X. How to enter the giveaway? You're going to type ETF in chat. That's all you got to do. Giveaway coming out really soon. Yeah, I'm reading old chat, so I got to keep up. Sorry, I'm scrolling up. Can you really make it to 6450 today? 6432 is the upper DD band. I find it hard to believe we might pass through that. Just a text buys, or is it just according to the percentage? Oh, for now, just text. Down the road, the back test will update those values in real time, but we haven't built that yet. Obviously, goal will be for these to give a real-time probability. So next Friday, I'm going to have the CEO of Elite Trader Funding coming on in our first ever co-stream, which is going to start a whole tradition here of maybe once a week or so. I'm going to bring a guest on the stream in the afternoon session. This is my new thing I'm going to do. Whether it's a prop employee or prop customer service or prop owner or whatever. Big name in the space, big influencer, big trader, small trader, any of you, whatever. Bring a guest on Fridays in the afternoon and have people come on and we can talk about, do whatever. And have a special segment where you have like my face here, their face up there, a whole new layout, and then we're all trading in the afternoon and talking at the same time. Ask some questions, whatever. Did I discuss accounts being successfully reset, but the balance not being updated on the trading platforms. Resets were, yeah, so there were some issues with getting new accounts in general. Bring you on, Tyler? All right, of course. Got to get Ross Cameron on. Oh, 100%. Be walking him into an ambush. Poor guy wouldn't know what hit him. You guys would completely crucify him. Oh, y'all would rip him up. Tory trades, yeah. Yeah, interview trading community members, whatever. Just have somebody come on just to make it fun. But we're gonna test pilot this whole thing with Kunwal from ETF, the CEO, wants to come on and chit chat. He's hinted at the idea of giving away something big, like a big tangible item. Can't tell you what it is, but let's just say it's a thing. Like, it's not just here's some accounts. We probably do some account giveaways, of course, but it would be like you can enter to win something big. Just be there for something fun, just to give it a little big splash to the stream. And you guys will be able to ask your questions and give your feedback and things like that. If I can get prop firm CEOs, prop firm owners, all kind of stuff in there. Is it a refrigerator? It might be a refrigerator. Speaking of refrigerators, have you guys been following the demise of the online influencer? What's it called? Pirate Software, Thor. The guy that has the deep voice and the long hair. Magically showed up on all of your Instagram algorithmic recommended feeds probably in the last 6 months. You're like, who is this guy? But he's cool. I'll listen to him. He sounds smart. Have you guys been following the saga and the drama there? The guy is literally, the plane is plunging into the ocean right now. Just a programmer, you know, a cool story. He used to work at Blizzard, according to him, and all this stuff. Turns out that, like, he got really big really fast, and right now he's a game programmer. And his game, he said, my game is perfectly optimized. It runs on a smart fridge. Kind of reminds me of Silicon Valley. But some reels showed up today where apparently that was a lie and he was just broadcasting it to the fridge. So watching like a mega influencer just nosedive and double down on their lies is it's been like such an interesting saga. Because I used to watch his shorts. Really good. Dude, he got wrecked and it continues to be wrecked every single day. Poor guy. But he built all these like stories on like these kind of false narratives. So it's really big in the circles. All the major influencers in the gaming world are now picking it up. So now my feed, the algorithm on my feed is now recommending all these videos of people just ripping this guy apart. Imagining having like a critic or two, right, in the trading space, and somebody making a video about you because they don't like you. Imagine every big influencer everywhere is making videos about you, calling you out on everything you've ever done. And you log in, you have 100 videos made about you every week. Yeah. So anyways, if you guys are watching that saga, when you said the fridge, it kind of reminded me of that, because apparently he was showing his game being so well optimized that that refrigerator was running the game, but he was just broadcasting it with a Raspberry Pi to the fridge's screen. So like, it's stuff like that. Like, people are catching him and all kind of stuff. And what made him popular was he sounded really smart when he talked, and he would put the bass on his voice just like this to make him sound like he's a super compressed radio star. Like, hey guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hey guys, got all this bass in my voice. Anyways, I was a big fan, and everything started coming out. Now the juice is juicy drama. And I like it because I like watching nerdy streamers like myself that geek out and talk about nerdy stuff. I love it. I got hooked into the whole story. I was like, yeah, he's like the man of the gaming industry. Some maverick that does his own thing. Very cool. All right, let's talk about ETF. Apparently, his video game never actually ran on a fridge. But I'll remind you, if you guys watch Silicon Valley, of that, you know, Where they were using the yeah, let's go invest in Pied Piper. Yeah, exactly, right? Like the movie Big Fish where the man dreamed up his own life. Oh yeah, 100%. But remember, yeah, in Big Fish, the whole tale of Big Fish was like, some of it was true, or most of it was true. He just like embellished the story further each time he told it to where it got bigger. Like the circus performers weren't conjoined twins like he said they were when he told the story. They were just two people. And so it ended up being like when he died in Big Fish, you found out that his stories were mostly true. They were just sort of like told bigger each time, which is what the meaning of Big Fish is. Every time you tell the story, the fish gets slightly bigger. So every time he told the story, it became slightly more fairy tale version of itself. But it actually ended up being like mostly correct. Yeah, Big Fish was great. Such a good movie. I really liked Big Fish. All right, guys. Oh, let's talk about ETF. What's going on here? Yeah, Big Fish is like, kind of like Forrest Gump. If Tim Burton were to direct it. Such a good movie. All right. So direct to funded with ETF is a program that allows you to go straight to funded. You know, Tradeify has one and ETF now has one. Trade to funded programs are very great because you get to skip the whole eval stage of trading an eval, then passing the going funded, right? Some water here. When you have an eval, there's like a psychological barrier of once you pass an eval, you're kind of like, oh man, now I'm funded and the pressure's on. And so direct to funded gets rid of all that pressure. And waste of time. You're funded from day one, and then you just got to work your way to payout. That's kind of nice, and I like these programs because they're really, really neat. Characteristic of a direct to funded program is there's no eval usually. There's usually payout cycles, like over a period of time, you get payouts every so often. They have two different kinds of accounts: a 25K and a 50K account. The 25K account, you can get payouts of $1,000 every cycle of 10 days, or on the 50K, you can get a payout of $5,000 every 15 days, which is awesome. Again, there's no eval, there's all this other stuff, and you basically just trade and get your payouts that way. All the rules are mentioned down inside of here if you guys want to check it out, but we're going to give away a bunch of these so you guys can check it out for real, just on your own. Check Discord about it? What do you mean? I hate when you guys tell me that because I don't know what you're actually telling me to do. Check Discord about it. What does that even mean? Like, are you sending me a message? Are you DMing me? What are you saying? So this document right here is just whenever you go to their website and then you click on the FAQ, it brings it up. Direct message, Mora? I don't, what's your name in direct message? Like, I don't know what you guys' names are. So I've got 50 unread direct messages right now. If you can help me out, bud. Yeah, I'm doing the giveaway right now. Everybody, giveaway's going on right now. So type in ETF in chat, but I also am talking about what we're giving away. I don't just hand you guys the free stuff without actually telling you what it is first. Come on now. I don't have a, oh, here we go. What do you got? All right, I'll have to read through this later. If you don't like the rules, you don't have to trade it. Like, if the thing is that the rules, as long as the prop firms are following the rules, it's your job to see if you like them or not. So It's up to you. Anyways, this is giving away for free for these accounts free. You guys can check it out yourself. And we're gonna spin the wheel. But in the meantime, we're gonna play some music while we spin the wheel, because that's how we roll here. Naveen Kumar, type something in the chat. Ty, you like those, dude? The new dynamic maps? Really cool, right? We got some bugs we're gonna work out, like the labels are missing some things, but it's the entire thing is working perfectly. Yo, Chris, what's up? Boot camp? Yeah, let me give it to you, dude. Here's the boot camp. It starts on Monday, and we're gonna do a link in the Discord. Resilience is always at the top of the screen. You don't need to see the lines. The numbers are up here. This song kind of needs fireworks, right? Actually, hold on. I got an idea. Hold on. No. What's the name of the song? It's the what's it called? Oh yeah. Wait. Hold on, I got something. I got something to go with that actual. Hold on. But I got it. Let me play the video without playing the music. So when I listen to that song, okay, we got one more winner to do. I don't know if you guys know, because this reminds me of Phil Oakley, the singer, the guy from Human League. Let's see if I can play the video. Hold on. It needs to have the, okay. So this is what it reminds me of. Let me play it one more time. And if you guys ever remember seeing that movie Electric Dreams, because that's what the song is from the 80s. Let me put something on the screen. That way I don't get a copyright strike. Hold on. Okay, you gotta have the 80s montage going with the music. So this is the actual music video for Electric Dreams by Phil Oakley. So now put the two together in your head. It matches so well, doesn't it? When you guys said fireworks, it reminded me of the scene in this video where like the jets fly overhead and stuff and everybody's like roller skating on the boardwalk and everything. This is like the most 80s montage. Manjanath Finneker of 80s montages. Remember 80s movies and all the montages they had in it? Isn't that awesome, dude? It's like look, you've got like people flying kites, the Blue Angels flying overhead, old school roller skating, guy on a beach with a boombox carrying a surfboard, break dancers. Come on now. That's as 80s montage as it gets. A lot of people win multiple times. Just coincidence. You can only enter once. The list only has one person. You probably just because it's a unique name that you guys stand out. A lot of people win 2 and 3 times. It happens. Such a good song. And this is the one that has, looks like he didn't claim it though. Like, looks like he didn't claim it. Market's pulling back just a little tiny bit into the afternoon or the early morning. Hey, what's up? Zag Nation is in here from ETF crew. And Benji, the last winner. What a cool song, right? I love like the whole 80s montage. If you guys, I would play the song for you if you've ever heard it, but I would get a copyright strike, obviously. Yeah, the program again, it's check it out for yourself so you guys like it. Direct to fund is pretty good. It's like, you know, moderate payouts on a schedule, and then there's a couple extra rules, you know, like a consistency rule, and then there's a, I think there's a trailing drawdown that kicks in at some point. But again, read the rules here for yourself and see if you guys like it. Really appreciate the donations to the stream here. That song with that 80s montage in it, by the way, let me give it to you guys. It's actually a really dope song if you guys like 80s music. Wait, it's not the one. What am I looking for? Let me find it to you guys. It's a good jam if you guys like 80s music. I think this was the actual, let me see if this was the video. That whenever I heard that AI song, it reminded me of this song. That's exactly what it reminded me of. So you guys can go listen to it on your own. Here's that song that I played the little montage video from. All right, winners, you guys know what you need to do. You need to go to our Discord. Link is in the description below. You need to go over to our contest channel and send our admin Slacks a message. She'll hook you up with the accounts. You need to have an account already with Elite Trader Funding. And yeah, take a screenshot of your Discord, of your YouTube ID from inside your account that we know that's you that's messaging him, and you should be good. Naveen. All right, so I'm going to chill a little bit now. I'm seeing if there's a little dip I can buy on today's market. I still have some accounts I can trade. But I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quickie little bathroom break, and I will be back in just a little bit. I'm going to make a phone call as well. What's up, guys? We're back. Hi, friends. Number one chair streamer. I was like smashing my breakfast really quick. I grabbed a stip in one of my accounts on my FundedNext before I went to the bathroom. ASMR Matt crunching on tasty bread. All right. Nom, 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 nom. My thoughts on fair value gaps. I don't have any experience with them. They're people who use them like them. They're good for finding momentum and supports, right? On like medium time frames, I know people use like 5-minute, 15-minute versions of them. I don't know much about it, but kind of what I do know is like they would teach you to draw a box like, okay, between here and like here, and there's a gap, something like that, and that you have support in here. And it's not really like technically wrong with that. The idea is you have a consolidating area, an illiquid moment, and then another consolidating area, and you're using the space between the two consolidating areas as confirmation of a reprice of the index, which does make sense because why did the index move higher is because some of the stocks move higher, right? And then people use this as like, okay, I have confirmation that the move's going to continue to go up as long as this gap holds, right? That's kind of the theory there. Again, I have zero, I'm probably doing this wrong. I have no exposure to this and I don't use them. But as far as any confirmation tool to identify the difference between a consolidating area and a breakout area is useful, and that's what it's used for. So it can't be anything bad about it. Now, again, in trading application, it's good in chart reading sense, like you can identify something that's already going on. Ideally, you would like to have already have been long the trade before it happened, and then that thing happens to confirm that you're still holding on. Like an example is, I bought because Rocket Cedar resilience greater than 0. I bought a half gap, market rallied up, and we're sitting here. Where do I place my stop? Oh, okay, well, maybe I'll place my stop right here when the gap gets filled. Okay. How about I want to trim a runner and then allow my runner to hold? I can trail a stop. Okay, well, let me trail a stop starting here, and if it breaks out again, start trailing with it. Like people can use this as something to help them see the momentum and set stops and whatever. If it's already moved and you're using it to get in on the trade, you can get in on those supports there, as people say. Again, I have no experience with it, but from just perspective of the way I can see the math when I just look at it, not a terrible thing, but again, you're late to the trade, right? If you're jumping in the second wave. It's just another way to see volume, right? Or see lack of volume, both at the same time. XAU USD. I don't understand why you're typing this. Do you want me to say something about it? Look at it? What's going on with that? All right, I'm gonna test out my FundedNext. One of my accounts just passed today. I have hit my profit target. Yes, yes. Consistency, yes. Let's see if it's counting for it in real time. Nope, it's gonna probably wait till the end of the day. So I'm keeping accurate notes of what's going on so I can follow. Okay, passed at bum, 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 bum. So I'll actually take take notes of like the journey I have with their new system, right? Does everyone else's look like his now? Like his what, Lena? What are you talking about? When did my platform have levels like yours? What are you talking about, Lena? You have to have CQG data to have futures liquidity maps. You have to have your futures broker tied into this. Lena, do you have a futures broker tied into the platform and have futures data? You do? Do you have the liquidity map added to the chart? So what's missing for you? What's missing? Like what's not showing up? Let me help you through it. Monthly subscription. If you do sign up for Monday, you'll get through the whole thing and you can cancel. Many of us benefit from going through it multiple times, especially the market recap each day. Right. Part of the boot camp is a market recap each day and talking about the night's trading. 23,496 level. This level is QQQ's close price. So it's QQQ close, the 4 o'clock closing price of Nasdaq futures. I mean, sorry, of QQQ converted to Nasdaq futures. When I first started trading, what was my strategy? I was using volume-based things. Well, I first started with moving averages and MACDs and stuff, and then I realized they were stupid. And then I started using volume-based things like volume profile, VWAPs, things like that. And 50% retracements. And then I started going into like creating the red line, yellow line technique you see on the screen that I show every day. And then the risk interval, which turned into DD bands, and finally liquidity maps. XAU USD is code for CFD gold. Is that what it is? I didn't even know what that was. I thought that was a currency pair. Unless I'm missing the joke. That's the gold spot price against the US dollar. Oh, okay. I thought that was like a currency pair or something. I was like, XAU, is this like Australia or something? This is how little I know about CFDs. Is the platform available in South Africa? Aspen, yeah, there's no country restrictions to our platform. Jerry, if you're still having issues with FundedNext, like you don't get your account the next day, send me a message and I'll send to them. Send me an email and I'll forward it to them. Lena, only the DD bands are showing up? Clear your cache and reload the platform. Clear browser cache. Mike has said the same thing. Clear cache and relog in, yeah. Converted when? So Rahul, yeah, good question. So the conversion is actually not physically converted. The open and close is the only one that's kind of different. We just mark the chart at open and close. That's it. So this one is just taking, again, today the open and close is off because they made a mistake. It's supposed to be taking the price right here. It's just basically taking exactly where the candle was at that moment in time. So actually, let me start over. It is converted, but it's converted at that moment in time. So the close is very simple. We just mark a line at the futures price at the close of equities, and that's basically it. Jerry, it's matt@rocketscooter.com. Send me a message there. And for the open, we just mark a line at the conversion at open. We just basically draw a line exactly where it was at the moment it opened. So it's so open is converted at 9:30, close is converted at 4 o'clock. Okay, GB, I'll look at you later. You really love my stuff, Jason. Thank you, thank you, thank you. FX means index, AU is gold, and the periodic table. So that's where they get that from? Is that how they label some of these CFDs? So XAG would be silver. Yeah, the wording in the middle. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Hold on. Oh, I had some text message I haven't even read. All right, guys. Let's see how we finish up the rest of the day here. The S&P's doing here. Supporting similar area. Are we going to rally or are we going to sell off? What is the market doing today? Have we hit key levels in NVIDIA? NVIDIA still has room to go. Apple still has room to go. Amazon here, Microsoft here, Meta. Everything's kind of a mixed bag today. Curious how we finalize. Now again, Nasdaq is getting close to this impact line, the 728 level that we have marked on the chart. S&P hit 6409, which is its impact level. This is off of the actually, that's the old one. Never mind. We already filled in this gap here yesterday. We already did it yesterday. Hold on one second. Okay, you're live. You want me to say what to chat now?
Do you miss me?
Do I?
Do you miss me?
I miss you
so much.
So much.
Are you dying? Are you suffering?
Can't you see it?
Not there?
Can't you see it in my face that I'm suffering?
I definitely can see it.
There's
but
no.
listen, you're not doing it hard enough though.
Nobody brings me green juice in the mornings anymore, and I'm so sad.
Wait a minute. You've had 3 bottles of green juice in your fridge up there. Your mini fridge.
Do not redeem. Do not redeem. Somebody said hang up the call. Do not redeem.
What?
That's what they're typing in chat. They're saying hang up on you and say do not redeem. Like the The scammer guy. Yeah.
No. But seriously, did you drink all your juice? Chat, did you drink 3 days worth of juice? 3 days?
I absolutely had 3 days worth of green juice that I drank every day for 3 days. And I absolutely didn't forget to drink today's green juice. Because I just now remembered when you said it.
Chat, is that true? Did he drink the juice yesterday and the day before?
He certainly did. I did yesterday, actually, and the day before. I didn't today because I forgot till you said something.
How dare you? You're supposed to be thinking about me all the time. To
I
the
am.
point where you want to eat every single thing that I have in that house or made for you before I go.
I had some cookies for breakfast.
Why is Vivi saying you're drinking beer?
Wait, what? Nope.
Somebody said you're drinking beer.
No, it's definitely green juice. All right.
Would you like a business loan?
I would. Are you now calling me for business loans? How much are you offering, and what's the payback? What's the percent?
I need 50K, and I'm not paying you back. I'm making you give me the business loan.
Is this what a relationship is? Is a business loan, but I don't get paid back? I loan you money, but you don't pay it back.
Exactly, but I present you with the loan. However, you have to give me money to me.
How much?
$50,000.
What's in it for me?
Love and happiness and a whole lifetime of peace.
That should come for free.
Oh, okay. How about a nagless relationship? Nobody gets that. I can give you that for free.
I literally have to buy. I have to buy this from you, don't I? I guess this is normal, huh, guys?
Okay, I'll give you back to them. That's all. I just wanted to troll you.
Are y'all having fun today?
Yeah, we're about to check out and head back to Calgary, if chat knows where that is.
Calgary. Are you going to a hockey game? Is it hockey season right now? No, it's the summer.
You owe me a hockey game. I want to go to a hockey game just purely to beat someone up. That's all I want to do. I don't care about the game. I just want to fight somebody.
Get out that energy before you come home. Yeah, we don't get well, I don't know. Hockey season just ended because hockey season is in the fall through the winter and usually ends early summer. So I think it's preseason coming up soon.
Oh, okay.
It's Calgary's team is the Flames, right?
What?
Calgary's team was the Flames, so you guys go see a Flames game, but they're not playing. It's your out season.
Oh, we can go see the was it Black Knights, Yellow Knights, White Hawks? What were they in Vegas?
The Kings?
The Golden Knights. Is it
The Golden. I'm sorry. Yeah. Vegas. The big. Are you talking about Vegas hockey team?
Yes.
Oh, the Golden Knights. Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
Wait, you said. I was thinking L.A. and I was like the King. I'm thinking L.A. Kings. But you're in Vegas. Yeah, it's the Golden Knights.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to trading. Are you done trading?
Yeah, still trading.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Later.
Bye, guys.
We don't get much hockey down here in Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Not we used to have the Arrows, which is like a minor league hockey team. Or kind of like minor league, but it's a different league. It wasn't NHL. I forgot what it was. IHL, I think, was the league, but it's gone. I like hockey. Dallas is the Stars. Yeah, we have one hockey team. Do you have the Oilers? Football, we have the Oilers. You're talking about the Edmonton Oilers, the hockey team? What's there to do in Calgary? Canada stuff. What's there to do in Canada, guys? Was it the American Hockey League? Is that what it was called? It was when I was a kid. We would go watch Arrows games a lot when I was a kid. Go watch Dallas. I do. I do watch, when I do get a chance to catch hockey, there's usually some bar playing the Stars games somewhere. Yeah, they were in Banff the last couple of days. That's where they've been. Somebody said maple syrup, fishing, ride a moose. you know, you know, it's kind of funny because like in Canada and America, we're all good sports when you make fun of us. Like everybody says, what do we do in America? Get a cowboy hat, ride a horse, you know, eat a hot dog, ride a bald eagle, and everyone just laughs it up, right? Like, I feel like any other culture, any other country, if you start like poking at their stereotypes, they get horribly offended. Like I say Canada, they're like, eat some poutine, ride a moose, drink some maple syrup, and Canadians would probably laugh at that, right? I feel like Australians are also good sports if you like poke fun at some of their traditions. And everyone else in the world get horribly offended if you start to throw stereotypes out there. Like, I bet you Canadians have maple syrup chugging contests in a bar. Like, come to Canada or come to Texas, you're gonna get fat and eat cheeseburgers and, you know, have a mullet and drink some beer. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. That's my state. But smuggle back some maple syrup, tariff-free. Poutine is pretty good. What's the like Super Troopers? Like, remember the he's like, I'm so sorry, Grady. When they get that syrup in them, they get all antsy in their pantsy. Hi, I'll have the chimichanga. God damn it, Ramathorn. No, you gotta relax the jaw, relax the lips, cup the balls too. You hate Texas people? You hate all Texas people, or you just hate me? That's the real answer. That's the real question. Okay, getting a little dip here on S&P and NASDAQ. Do I still have a possible trade idea? If we do fall to open, I do have monthly hedge for all down in here and tap it. I've capped out on all my trade advice. I can make a couple $100 here, but I don't really care to risk it. These accounts are all doing great. So my FundedNext I can still play with. We need Texas accent map. Well, give me a couple beers and I will. You give me a couple beers and I'm sure it'll leak out a little bit. Okay. We're walking back down to the open, which is the 1A setup on the S&P BLD. This is a pretty normal. God, I love having these automated, man. Watching these things move around is great. Open and half gap is a position that I can long from if we get there. Boy, I'm glad I got no position on the table. I'm chilling on the side. I'm just waiting for something good. I can't believe it's so early in the morning still. Like, isn't that crazy, right? It's literally only 10:30 my time. It feels like the afternoon. It feels like it's like afternoon already, doesn't it? VIX is down, UVXY is VIX is down, VIX is down. Nasdaq is the 620 level, just retracing some of this move. This is 2 waves down. Curious what's causing a little bit of this selling, this Friday profit taking. This can be a little possible danger. It would be absolute madness if this market were to just collapse out today. I am going to wait for high volume pivots only to trade off of. Monthly hedge pressure dynamic is one of them. This is lovely, dude. I love this new release. I'm going to have him add these notes down here as well. So I can delete that just to clean up the chart a little bit. So these notes are going to be updated for Monday's release. We're going to have the conditional labeling on the DD bands, conditional labeling with the actual values on the zones, which was left off on this one as well. We have conditional labeling in all of these. This is like support, support, resistance, resistance. This is lovely. Monthly res greater than 0, and it tells you that it's support. I love this already. This is great. This makes learning this stuff so much easier now. Why are there several levels in the dynamic chart you're putting in the Discord? What these levels mean? So Visla, we're okay. We have a model that does the dynamic overnights. It's overnight pivots and futures. But since then, I used an estimate range model because that was the quickest way to get to a solution that was usable. And then I finally had finished my new, go up and read the first post where I showed the second set of levels. I finished my real-time open interest model, which took like a year to do. And I finished it last week, and I'm giving the new levels of the new model that's about to replace the old one. Currently, I'm posting both of them just so people can actively compare the two, test the two, find out which one is better. I'm going to have the community vote on which one we keep going forward. Why is it that people from India like to post? I don't know. Is this a thing in Indian YouTube culture? They like to post 8 times in a row. Is this like a it always is the same thing? Like, is this something in India YouTube streamers that you have to do, or is that a culture thing? It always seems to be, not saying anybody's being like scary, but like a lot of times people are like, hey, I'm from India, can you help? And they like spam something like 10, 15 times. And I don't understand what the point of that is. Is it to get your attention? Because it seems to always be somebody that's doing that. Always say I'm from India and help. So is they're just getting spam to get attention? I guess maybe in India, the streamers are like really, really popular, and there's like tens of thousands of people in chat, and you got to spam it to get attention, I guess, to be seen. And that does make sense, I guess. Not that you're Indian from the United States, but if you're from India watching an Indian streamer, normally, is this normally how they communicate in their chat rooms? Not as an Indian culture thing. It's just a universal thing all idiots do. Somebody said. It's so you will see it. That does make sense. It's the only time we ever have to remove anybody is like they're spamming like a million times, and it's like, hello, sir, I'm from India, can you help me? And it says it like 50 times. I'm like, am I missing something? Is there maybe a streamer standard? And maybe they just have, you know, a gazillion people watching the streamers, and you have to spam to have your question seen. That does make sense, I guess. Posting 8 times makes the message stick better. I guess it does whenever you have like a wall of chat that's just flowing. Oh, okay. DVD says, nah, bro, you're from India too. Some of us are just born into spam. As you think you have to shout loud or else you're not here. This does make sense. I guess when you're in a place where there's a billion people, you have to kind of be loud to be heard. This does make sense. No, I think not really saying they're begging. They're just trying to be seen. You don't have to spam multiple times to say that. How to do the futures calculation, which was your question. We base these on a bunch of different mechanical things that we explain. Each one of these is supposed to find volume, and it helps find pivots whenever I'm trading. That's really all it does. I guess maybe the streamers in India are like 1,000 times bigger than the streamers in the US. And there's a bajillion streamers on YouTube. And I bet you they're usually, I've seen some Twitch streamers where the chat is just like you couldn't read the chat if you tried. So I guess in that kind of environment, you'd have to kind of post a million times. Works really well with giveaways, yeah. You don't believe in fair value gaps that the S&P is bouncing at its own? Oh, yeah. When is the update released for futures liquidity maps? Brett, it's updated. It's here now. Look at it. Look how pretty it is. Look how beautiful it is. Look how awesome it is. It feels so happy to never have to like move these things around anymore. Like somebody says, average streamers in India will have like 5 to 10,000 people watching. This is what I was thinking, is that the streamers are just so much bigger. That's what I was implying when I asked that earlier. Is this something that's normal because the streams are just massive over there? It didn't update on your charts. Reset your browser cache and clear all that out, and then log out and log in again. See if it pops up. Because of the super chat in India as well, it works by sampling 20% of the messages, so you have to post 8 times to get to go through. See, these are the things this is why I was asking this. Is there something I'm overlooking? That way I don't just like ban people because they're actually doing what they think they need to be doing. So instead of banning people, I could coach people and tell them not to do it. Wait, you, instead of giving your dad a bottle of wine, you gave him like straight up Four Loko. What's wrong with you? That's great. Your dad's passed out in the middle of the day. That's perfect. Hey, it's not even lunchtime yet. How many did you make him drink? Like just one of the big ones? Just one can knocked him out, huh? The perfect Father's Day gift. Pat Gandhi says I can spam 8x and you'll be good because he's Indian. Yep, I guess you have a pass then. Why ban the people? Let the people talk. Not ban the people, but time them out so that they stop spamming the chat. It's not banning, but like you time someone out, it keeps them from posting for a minute so that they, and then when you click time out, it removes all the posts. So that way, it's hard to read real chat when someone just writes the same thing 20 times. Do these new conversion lines require futures data? Yes, they do, because they're on the futures chart. So Four Loko is 14% alcohol, the same size as the bottom of a bottle of wine. So isn't wine like, wine's like what? Wine's not that much alcohol, is it? It's 10 or 15% maybe? I don't know. How much alcohol percentage is wine? 5 to 20%. So it's kind of like wine, not much different. What futures broker would I recommend? I use AMP. So AMP has got the most straightforward process to kind of get into my futures data, and it's the cheapest broker. It has cheapest broker. It's the cheapest minimum deposit. AMP just requires a $100 deposit to open the account and to actively trade and have your data come in. Most other futures FCMs have a $500 minimum deposit. Pat just decided to like type top step like 8 times. That's funny. As long as you don't write it 8 times, I won't ban you. 7's my limit, okay? 7 and you're good. Tip stop. Top step and tip stop. I feel like tip stop would be a brand of contraceptives. Like we can actually patent this. Tired of accidentally knocking up chicks? Well, tip stop will here help you. Just the tip? Nah, not even that. We stop the tip at the start. Tipstop.com. No tip. Stop your tip in no time. Just the tip, not for us. See, here at Tip Stop, we specialize in not allowing full tipitration. Top stepsister. It's y'all are so funny. On Edge Clear, what are the 4 choices of companies you suggest? Wait, what do you mean, Clint? Oh, you talking about for picking your futures data? It depends on what future. If you're talking about which futures data you're talking about, you just need top of book, whatever you're trading. So S&P, NASDAQ, and Russell will be all under the CME data bundle. Get the boot camp through the Discord Marketplace. They're both on Monday. Hey, Chris, what's up, dude? So on Discord, we post a live link every day on Monday at market close, and you can come on Mondays, and we teach the classes there. Live on Zoom. We'll watch the video together, comment on the video together, and then do a portion of it live as well, right at market close. Every day on Monday, Chris. Hi, please make the chat clean. Keep out the spammers. All right. Banning Pat Gandhi. Banning, let's see, Kevin. Banning, who else do I want to ban? I'm just kidding. Banning Bounty. Anya, banning iDoc. She's gone. Everyone's gone. Y'all are gone. Bye, guys. Banning Victor. Go. You're out. James B. You're gone. You're out. Bye-bye. This day right here. When I saw this, my instinct was I'd like to get in on this, but I didn't. You know, which is really nice that I don't have to load up the liquidity maps anymore. In equities. I'm so excited to have everything literally right here. This is fantastic. Now, the next thing I'm thinking about is, should we do arrows on the chart? Is this matter? Is this useful? Like the liquidity map arrows down the road when we finally get their real-time probabilities from the back test. Is it useful to draw this, or is that going to clutter stuff up? Now, I don't like taking up chart space. Would it be useful to draw in the borders like this? Right? Would this be useful? The idea with arrows is that if you were to draw an arrow, think about it on a chart. If I were to draw arrows that are slanted, like to indicate direction or whatever, like this, an arrow has a coordinate system of draw here and draw here. So if I were to like stretch the chart, the arrow will get stretched this way and will be off the chart. So the problem that I have with drawing arrows on the chart is that, you know, how useful is this going to be whenever, or, you know, how useful is this going to be whenever it looks like this, right? Because the tip of the arrow will be off the chart. And as you stretch it, like where would the coordinate system draw the arrow? So that way you can see that there's a tip somewhere. Remember, if I draw the arrow like this, this is anchored down, and as I stretch the chart this way, right, the arrow will go off the chart. So you would basically see like a bunch of green and red sticks instead of arrows. So how can we do the arrow thing? I can only think of maybe like an arrow straight up, like right above, like maybe right above the text, like this, not covering up a lot of the chart. It's clutter to draw arrows, right? Could we do, the word support implies arrow. We can draw little chevrons or little wedges right here. This would imply go there and stop. If the DD ratio was less than half, we would have a red arrow down like this. Would that be useful? I want like a non-clutter way of doing that. Use the fan strat and it works. Send me a screenshot. Yo, Vanilla, let's see it. Hold up. Vanilla. Let's go. He put the he somehow has managed to defy physics by creating the world's first fan that blows downward. I was struggling with this the other day. I was really trying to figure out how to draw a fan that goes downward. That's beautiful. So essentially what he did is he's tilting the axis of the fan. That's a beautiful way to do it. And then just drawing it like this. I was struggling with that the other day. A ceiling fan? I didn't even think of this. A ceiling fan. So the fan strat worked, which is great. I love it. Better fan means better movement. Then he decided to redefine, kind of like reformulate his original prototype into something that looked a little bit less like some kind of weird sideways nut sack with hair coming off the side, because this is kind of what this looks like. Like kind of a dick pointing downward to actual fan. So this is much better. This just looks sketch from this reason. Like I don't know. So this is good. This looks great. Good job, Vanilla. Very proud of you, man. The fan strat works like a charm. That's not what you saw? Yes, sir. I'm very proud of you. It's teabag time, baby. And updating on the trade would be neat. Hold on, let's see what you guys are saying about the arrows. We use fans here, LOL. Attack the highs today. I think so. Like, I think we're going up to bands today as the final destination. You get a ban, you get a ban. Okay, so in general, is the information dynamics? Is the MHP adjusting automatically in the regular market and pre-market? We'll also give you a buy signal if Reservoir and zero. Okay, so Ender, this is what we have so far, right? We can't give you buy or sell signals. That would be illegal against the law. So first and foremost, we can't ever give you a signal to buy or sell. Number two is the information dynamic? Yes. The data will update every 5 seconds. And it even tells you down at the bottom when they've updated last. Now, I think this is a developer note. I'm going to ask him maybe to remove that, to declare the platform. But every 5 seconds, the calculation reconfigures and re-updates. I'm sorry, recalculates and reconfigures the chart by redrawing everything. The pre-market is still not automated yet. That has been sent back to development to do instead the new model, the one that has my real-time open interest model for weeklies finished, which reduces the high and low hedge pressure estimates to the actual estimate. That we have a rock solid blue hedge pressure line instead of a range going forward. Yeah, every 5 seconds it updates. So the only one that don't ever change is the open and close, because this is the easy one to peg the answer or peg the conversion to, because the open, we just literally draw a line at 9:30 where futures was. So the half gap and redistribution zone aren't going to dance around. They're anchored. The close, we're going to draw a line from exactly where, and the close price is wrong today, but we'll have that fixed for tomorrow. Close will be drawing a line from exactly, and again, this is off a little bit, when the market closes here. So the white lines will never have to update, or they'll never dance around. Okay, let me double check the calculation. Again, this is the 15 o'clock. Okay, that's good on S&P. I wonder why QQQ or Nasdaq's grabbing the wrong spot. So he did fix it, but mine's not updating from the wrong spot. He's grabbing 1458 on Nasdaq. Okay, let me let him know that. Double check that. Looks like Nasdaq is referencing. Oops. Okay, for some reason, this is drawing the line from the 58 candle, so I'm not really sure if that was an oversight, but SPY is correct. So basically, yeah, all of your conversions will update in real time, and not only that, they'll all have dynamic labels that move with the chart, and they have conditional labeling mechanics, which will say support, resistance, which is pretty much what you can perceive as close as we can ever get to a quote unquote, you know, signal, if you may. Ender, hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, every 5 seconds, pretty good, right? And you can see that the labels scoot over. Every time there's a new candle, it looks like they're scooting over like maybe 5 candles ahead or something. And that way they're always going to be fresh on the chart wherever you load up, so you'll know what you have. So the idea is, and now it's missing some of the dynamic labeling. He didn't get all of it in by this release, but right now it would say like DD ratio greater than half support, like when you're above it or something, or when you're at it. How I plan if the line is moving. The line doesn't move that much, and the idea is that's just the nature of the beast. Whenever you get to a pivot, you're going to reconfigure your plan. So right now, for example, DD doesn't dance around, but your hedge pressures will. So an example is 358 just went to 357. It might go to 356. The dancing around is very minimal when you're far away. When markets are volatile, it might be more significant. See how it's just moving up and down a point, so that you're not off by much. But whenever price is falling, you already have your plan. You're just entering or exiting when you touch the line while it's moving. Hopefully that makes sense. So you can still plan even though there's not much of a discrepancy in non-volatile environments. In volatile environments, you may see this 352 go up to like 359 and 343. It'll dance around pretty significant when there's volatility, right? The futures market is moving much faster than the underlying ETF and index, right? So that's normal, which is why moving is helpful. So you can plan the actual distance at any point in time. It's not going to dance around too much. And when you get there, just adjust on the fly. Trias says, is it normal to not be able to switch between accounts on Tradeovate for FundedNext? I don't understand. I'm able to select between accounts and 2 of them are breached as a result. How are they breached as a result of you not being able to switch between accounts? I don't understand why they would breach you for not switching. What's the blue dot on the candle mean? The blue dot means you click the candle, I think. Oh, you figured it out. Okay. Yeah, it is. That's, you just click the candle. It shows that you highlighted it. Clearing the cash fixture issue with the chart. Thanks, Matt. And you're right there. Beautiful. Oh, awesome, Brett. So let me let Slack. Can one of you guys do me a favor and message Slacks for me? That way I can stay focused on the stream. Maybe Brett, can you do it? Send Slacks a message. Just let him know that that's what happened, and then that fixed it. That way he can add it to the knowledge base, and people are asking him. The blue dot is a secret indicator. No, absolutely. If you zoom into that blue dot, there are 6 million emojis just waiting to bust out. So clearing the cache worked out. Yeah, that's good. That's good. My chart is the AMP chart. Yeah. Matt, the tech and emotion. I'll be here for like emotional support. You have no idea what you're looking for, Brittany. Are you seeing lines on your chart on futures now? Futures used to have nothing written on it, period. Your futures chart should have all kind of stuff. Your liquidity maps are now drawn on your futures chart with labels that move. I'm going to be, do you see that? You're a fan, Bonanza? At first I thought you said banana fan, and I thought that was a cool idea to have a banana fan. Triazy, I've answered your question already, and you're writing the question again. Did you not hear my answer? Okay. How was your account breached? Were you in a trade? What's going on? Stupid question. Is the futures chart the QQQ? No. So futures chart is going to be, QQQ is the equities chart like you normally will have with liquidity maps printed on it. We've now converted these to futures values like so. Hey, mine didn't show up. What the heck? That's strange. Looks like there's sometimes a hiccup where it doesn't show. They're not cached. That's kind of weird. Let me double check on this. Yeah, now you should have like things here that are labeled. Like so. Futures are going to be like when you open up this table at the bottom, you're going to get all your futures contracts. Now you'll only have futures data, Brittany, if you have connected a futures broker to the platform that gives you the data. If you haven't done that, tech support can help you set that up. It's going to cost you like 10 bucks a month or 14 bucks a month, something like that, to get futures data from a broker. Futures data is going to give you full real-time candles and all of your pivots dynamically written on the futures chart. For prop firms, you're trading futures. Yeah. Yep, you gotta connect futures broker. Like I said, guys, I have a new goal. It's called Overwhelm FundedNext support. I'm going to give them every single complaint you guys have for whatever's going on. So email me, Matt at Rocket Scooter, with all the evidence of whatever happens or whatever's happening. And I will completely like go brute force everything so they believe everything you guys are saying so they can fix it. Project Overload tech support. You can't connect TradingView data. No, TradingView doesn't let you move your data around. Tell them to approve your accounts. Oh, you were in that boat too, Tyler? Yes. Email me, dude, with all the info. Just email me the info. I'll just forward it over to them. Okay. Send me everything, like including like the account numbers and all that stuff, and I'll send it to those guys. You were not able to access any of your remaining 3 accounts because they couldn't switch on Tradeovate. That's not normal for that's a Tradeovate problem, and I don't know why you couldn't switch accounts on Tradeovate. A lot of times the Tradeovate browser will crash and then it doesn't work, and you gotta refresh the browser tab because Tradeovate sucks like that. But doesn't sound like a problem issue. Do I still have the draws on lifetime at the $1,000 spent using my code? Yes, sir, Sean. At the end of every month, we do it. Ooh, man, this day flew by fast, didn't it? I guess the day flew by fast because I made all my trades like in the first 20 minutes, and then we just been goofing off for the remainder of the day. Wait, don't have a dentist appointment today, though. Hold on. I want to go to the dentist. Boo. here. Oh, okay, I gotta do. What time is it? 13. All right. Boom. All right, you send me an email regarding FundedNext. Yep, thank you, thank you, thank you. Use Tradeovate, so you have to use CQG only. So Brittany, yeah, CQG is just an API that connects a broker to a platform. CQG is not the data provider. It's just like a middleman. So an CQG account would be something that you get from your, you'll connect your broker to us. So you'll basically have to sign up with a broker, and then they'll give you CQG information. Everyone here uses AM, which is really the way to do it. Email me, good. Got your payout from FundedNext in literally 4 hours. That's amazing. Yeah, the payout's pretty quick. Did I recommend besides Tradeovate for like a platform? TradingView is good. Tradeovate would not connect you to Rocketscooter via CQG because Tradeovate is assholes like that. Tradeovate's the one CQG account that they don't personally connect to anybody but their own platforms in TradingView. Tradeovate decided to be like Apple and kick everyone out, so nobody can log into a Tradeovate accounts outside of their ecosystem. They're kind of dicks for it. So used to you could, and then they decided they want you to use their tools and their platform only to create a monopoly, and then they cut everyone off. So Shizo, fine. Yeah, I think I saw you had an email. Send it to me though if you haven't. Send that all to me in email. Okay. Yeah, if you guys send me an email regarding FundedNext, I'm gonna just blow up their inbox with all your emails tonight. The ones that I get today. And it didn't fix the problem, Treasy. That's usually a platform problem. So I don't really know if that was a prop firm thing. Tess Berkeley, send me an email. Right. Send me that information as an email. Breathing ASMR. Oh, that's when I was like on my phone a second ago. Where was the market all week? I know, right? The bull market came back Monday, and it's been just nice and beautiful. Yeah, so you don't need to send me follow-up emails. If you sent one email, I already sent it out. I didn't respond to your emails when you sent them to me. I just forwarded it to them with my notes. So that's another thing. If you guys send me an email, I'm not writing you back or even like saying anything to you back. I'm just reading it over and then categorizing it and then sending it directly to them, to like their head guy. So I did get you, I sent you guys emails. Stu, did I get your email? Yeah, I need to go through it and read that. This FundedNext thing has taken like all my time, man. I have not had time to focus on these other things we need to be doing. When are we gonna play Charlie McDennis? Do you have your action figure that I get to smash if I win? As I said, send me an email, matt@rocketscooter.com, with your issues with getting your FundedNext accounts. And again, we're gonna hit they're gonna hit their tech support with it all. Josh, no, for that particular thing, you don't need to submit anything else. Just the account numbers and the description of what's going on. The more information, the better. Like, the more descriptive you guys are, the better it will be for their team. Oh, we have to do the giveaway, don't we? Shoot. What did I say today? Extra giveaway at 1,100 viewers. Oh, FundedNext giveaway is extra at 1,100. We didn't hit 1,100 today, but we'll do FundedNext giveaway this afternoon. You guys come back to the afternoon stream and we'll do it. In the meantime, let's head on over to my Funded Futures. I'm just telling you guys, my job is not to be customer service and customer support for someone else's business. I don't get paid for this shit, so they've got a timeline with me. It's where I can just say I'm not gonna deal with it anymore. I didn't sign up for that. But I'm gonna help you guys because I love you guys. I'm gonna help you guys every day, but we can always just direct our loyalties anywhere. Their customer service, yeah, like I said, we're gonna work through it. I'm in the same boat as you guys. My past accounts sat there in limbo for weeks. I've been sitting in the same boat, pissed off with you guys. Finally, they're starting to work on my shit now. Yeah, once they fix all the admin stuff, they'll be fine. The problems are just with the administrative side of things. All right, everybody, head over to My Funded TV. Say hi to Tom. Don't just interrupt his stream by talking about how awesome we are, even though we are awesome. Say hi to Tom. Give him some love. I posted a link in chat. I'll be live on My Funded TV in just a little bit with my normal afternoon stream, as I always do. And they gave away 25 scale accounts yesterday, which is really nice. In the meantime, we will see you guys later and come back at 1:30 for the afternoon stream. Oh. Oh, cool. No dentist appointment today. All right, guys. Well, I guess we can have a stream all the way till market close. Let's go. Who wants to go to the dentist on a Friday anyways? Boo. It got rescheduled on Wednesday. Perfect. That might interfere with boot camp that day. But we'll be fine. I love you guys. Bye.
Like, it's really awesome.
Everybody go to My Funded TV. I will be live there for Lunch Money with Matt. Tons of giveaways, as they always do. It's a really fun time.